As you can probably tell, I'm kind of a boring guy. Not much to do, I guess, on a Saturday night but sit home and make a movie about love and life and philosophy. Who am I really? Does anyone care? Does anyone wish to know? Maybe. But it's an interesting prospect to kind of ask yourself that question, who are you? To look into the mirror, or the camera, so to speak, and ask that question. I think I'm a different person than what I used to be. When I was young, I was mostly happy. I mean, there were a few times I was terrified of my father, and for good reason at times. He was a different man himself back then, but I don't need to air everyone's dirty laundry on the internet, so anyway, I was mostly a happy child, and I always knew I was different. I always knew that. It wasn't until I was about 13 that I began to understand that I was very different. Different from the other guys, I mean. I would think about the other guys in ways that I told myself was forbidden. I was thinking about guys in sexual ways, and I hated myself for it. I couldn't understand how I could be allowed to do something like that. It was just against everything that I had learned, everything that had been told to me, and it was against everything that I myself believed to be true. However, we both know that life doesn't hold to our own likings. So, at age 13, I admitted to myself that I am a homosexual. Am I proud of it? Not particularly, no. In fact, I've always hated it, and I've always hated me because it's not something I'm proud of, and that's what people don't understand anyway, to me. That's what people will never understand, and I don't ask for pity. Never have, and I never will. But what people don't understand is that it is not something that is joyful to me. It's not something that I enjoy doing, and it is not something that, in my opinion, is fun or prideful. It's always been a burden, actually, to be gay, because first you have to accept yourself, and that's probably the hardest part, because I don't think you ever fully accept yourself until you let yourself go completely. And I have to say that I've come a long way, but I'm not quite to that point to where I can say that I love myself. And I think I'm definitely capable of loving other people. Um, I just, I don't know. But anyway, when I was 13, I knew that I was gay, and that's how it all began, I guess. That's how it all began. And I did, I guess, what normally any teenager would do. I basically started to experiment with sex. I met guys on the internet. I met classmates who, at the very same time, were going through their own period of discovery. And it was just something that worked, you know. It's very ironic when I think of my younger days when I was 13, 14, 15, 16. my teen years, I guess you could say. I could get on to a chat room and have a guy willing to meet me for sex within 20 minutes, say. And I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of it. I'm not a virgin. But it happened. And you just come to a point to where that doesn't work for you anymore. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. You know, it's easy to lust after someone, whether it be a man or a woman. But when you first fall in love, like I did this year, with someone, then you know. You really know. But all I can do is have hope, and all I can do is keep loving. I love so many people in this world. I try to love people. I want to help people. I do want to help people. It gives me joy to see simple things sometimes, like a child who's innocent. We all become corrupted by this world, and, you know, when we're children, we're innocent, and unfortunately, some children are exposed to things that some adults should never be exposed to. The only thing I can really say is that I always try to be honest, I always try to be true, and maybe that's a foolish thing. Also, I'm in it for love. I want to fall in love with another man and just love him. I'm looking for love, not lust. And a lot of people my age, I'm only 21, but I feel so much older. And I guess that's just what life does to you, I suppose. But a lot of young people don't understand that, and I don't know why. I guess they're still like I used to be. I can't really describe it, how it is when you're youthful and you're just trying so many things, and, you know, it's exciting, I guess, but there are other types of excitement too, and you can get joy in other things in your life. Maybe that's why we become boring when we grow up. I guess when we grow up, we go into another stage to where we become boring individuals.